"Here," she murmured. Jasper, standing nearby, leaned in to get a better look. The tag was old and worn, almost hidden beneath the feathers. "We need to remove this," Sarah decided. Officers carefully cut the tag from the eagle's claw, noting its resemblance to a military dog tag. "Hold it steady," Sarah instructed, as another officer used small cutters to snip the metal. The eagle squawked, but remained relatively calm. "Got it," the officer said, holding up the tag. Jasper's eyes widened. "That looks like a dog tag," he said. Sarah nodded, examining it closely. "It sure does. We need to investigate this." Jasper explained to the officers that he had called them because of seeing the tag and the fear the bird might have taken it from someone who was wounded. "I thought it might be important," he said, watching the officers' reactions. Sarah's expression turned serious. "You did the right thing," she assured him. The other officer examined the tag further. "This could be a clue to something bigger," he said thoughtfully. Police took the tag for analysis, hoping to uncover more information about the eagle's origin. "We'll need to run this through our database," Sarah said, handing the tag to an officer who carefully placed it in an evidence bag. Jasper watched as they documented everything. "We'll let you know what we find," Sarah promised. The eagle, now calmer, watched them with piercing eyes. Jasper couldn't shake the feeling that this was just the beginning. The neighborhood buzzed with speculation as the eagle was taken away and the tag sent for further investigation. "Did you hear about the eagle?" Mrs. Thompson asked, leaning over her fence. Jasper nodded, feeling the weight of their curiosity. "They found a dog tag on it," he said. The crowd murmured, theories flying about what it could mean. Jasper glanced at the departing animal control van, wondering what secrets the tag might reveal. Jasper, uneasy about the eagle's tag, decided to research its origins, starting with online searches. He sat down at his computer, typing keywords like eagle dog tag and military bird tags. Articles and forums popped up, but nothing concrete. "This is going to take some digging," he muttered. Determined, he clicked through pages of search results, hoping to find a lead that would explain the mysterious tag. He discovered that the tag might be linked to military use, piquing his curiosity about its purpose. One article mentioned birds used in espionage during wartime. Jasper's eyes widened. Could it be? He wondered aloud. He read on, learning about various military programs involving animals. The idea seemed far-fetched, yet the tag on the eagle's claw suggested otherwise. Jasper's curiosity grew stronger, pushing him to find more information. Jasper noted similarities between the tag and those used in military operations, raising more questions. He compared images online with the tag he saw, noticing the same style and engraving techniques. "This has to be related," he said, scribbling notes. The more he learned, the more questions surfaced. Why was the eagle here? Who did the tag belong to? Jasper knew he needed more than just online articles to find answers. Determined to learn more, Jasper planned a visit to the local library to delve deeper into his findings. He grabbed his notebook and made a list of books and archives to check. Maybe the library will have something more concrete, he thought. Jasper felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. He was diving into a mystery that was bigger than he'd imagined. Tomorrow, the library would be his first stop. The revelation of a potential military connection fueled Jasper's determination to uncover the eagle's story. He couldn't let it go. Not now. "There's got to be more to this," he told himself, packing his bag for the library trip. The tag, the eagle, the strange circumstances, they all pointed to something significant. Jasper's mind raced with possibilities. As he prepared for the next day, he felt a strong resolve to get to the bottom of this. Jasper arrived at the library, searching for references to military-trained eagles and similar tags. He headed straight to the reference section, pulling out books on military history. He also used the library's computer to access digital archives. "Operation Skywatch," he typed, hoping for a hit. The librarian noticed his intense search and approached. "Looking for something specific?" she asked. Jasper nodded, explaining his quest. She pointed him to the microfilm archives. He found several old documents and books mentioning Operation Skywatch, a defunct military project. Jasper's eyes widened as he read through the dusty pages. "This is it," he whispered. The documents described a top-secret project involving trained eagles for surveillance missions. His heart raced as he took notes. The more he read, the clearer it became that this was no ordinary project. Operation Skywatch had layers of secrecy that intrigued him. The references suggested the use of eagles in military operations, linking them to surveillance tasks. Jasper found detailed descriptions of how eagles were trained to carry small cameras and other equipment. "Unbelievable," he muttered, flipping through the pages. The project's goal was to use eagles' natural abilities for covert missions. Jasper jotted down key details, feeling a mixture of awe and curiosity. This explained the tag, but raised even more questions. Jasper uncovered details about the project's history, including its secretive nature and sudden termination. The documents hinted at internal conflicts and ethical debates that led to its abrupt end. Why was it shut down? Jasper wondered aloud. He read about the project's success and failures, piecing together a complex puzzle. The more he learned, the more he realized the eagle in his yard was part of a much larger story. Armed with new information, Jasper decided to visit a military base to seek further clarification. He knew he needed first-hand accounts or official records to understand the full scope of Operation Skywatch. Time to take this to the next level, he thought, feeling determined. He packed his notes and prepared for the trip. The next step was to find someone who could provide answers. The library had given him a lead. Now it was time to follow it. He approached the gate, explaining his purpose to the guard. "I need to speak with someone about a defunct project," he said, holding up his notes. The guard raised an eyebrow, but made a call. After a few minutes, Jasper was led to an office where he waited anxiously. Finally, a door opened and an officer stepped in. He met Captain Reynolds, who listened to Jasper's story and examined the eagle's tag with interest. "This is quite unusual," Reynolds remarked, zooming in on the photo Jasper had taken. Jasper explained how he found the eagle and what he had learned so far. The captain nodded thoughtfully. "Operation Skywatch, you say?" "It's been a long time since I've heard that name," he said, leaning back in his chair. "Let's see what we can find out." "This tag definitely looks like it's from one of our old projects," Reynolds confirmed. He pulled up some files on his computer. "We need to check the records," he said, beckoning Jasper to follow him. Together, they headed to the base's archives, where rows of documents awaited them. Jasper felt a mix of excitement and nerves. Together, they reviewed records, confirming the tag belonged to an eagle named Thunder from Operation Skywatch. "Here it is," Reynolds said, pointing to a file. Jasper peered over his shoulder, reading the details. Thunder was a key part of the operation, known for its remarkable abilities. "This eagle was trained for high-level surveillance," Reynolds explained. Jasper's eyes widened. "So, it really is from the military," he said, feeling a sense of validation. "We need to dig deeper. I need to know why it was just standing in my front lawn," Reynolds said, closing the file. They set a time for the following day to visit the archives. Jasper left the base, his mind racing with thoughts about Thunder and Operation Skywatch. He felt a renewed determination to uncover the full story. The mystery was far from solved, and he was ready for the next step. The idea was to use eagles for surveillance in areas too risky for human operatives. Jasper listened intently. "We trained these birds to carry small cameras and gather intel." Reynolds sighed. "But ethical concerns and advancements in technology, like drones, eventually led to its termination." Jasper nodded, absorbing the information. "Not everyone agreed to that, especially the handlers." "This tag," Reynolds said, looking at the photo, "isn't Thunder's original tag, though." Jasper's eyes widened. "So Thunder was part of an active operation?" he asked. Reynolds nodded. "Exactly. Why Thunder is here now, after all these years, is the real question." Jasper